Well, hello. That was very loud. Hello, you exquisite individuals. How you doing? How's it going? It is I, the vanished veins, the most spectacular specimen of humankind that you'll ever done seen. Because, you know, why would you see anybody other than my delightful features and my beautiful face? My God. My God.
You subscribe.
My God. Oh, we're kicking things off nice and early.
And his name was inscribed on the mirror vein so that he could wake up each morning and say, God, I look rough. But goddamn do I make rough look good. Ooh, HRRRR. Sexy. Ooh, yes. Me, oh, as was foretold.
It certainly was, Mr. Trilby. It certainly was, coming back for 8 months. Nearly a Twitch baby. Nearly a Twitch baby. And Artemis Blackfire as well, sneaking in there with the cheeky little prime. That we do now. Inscribe both of your names upon the mirror vein.
Yeah, you subscribe.
Come on now.
Most kind.
Love you long time.
I love me too. Oh, Max Wattage for 47 months, you cheeky devil. Oh my lord, what is happening today? Disappear for a few days, spend some glorious time with my partner, have a ridiculously wonderful experience, and I come back to all of this kindness. It's preposterous, I tell you. Preposterous. Hello, you delightful individuals. To Max, Artemis Blackfire, and Mr. Trilby, all of your names have been inscribed upon the mirror of vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all the 6 little emotes, but the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough, but god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy, oh, yes, meow, you know? I'm a little bit congested in the old nose holes. A little bit of the old congested, you know. How's it going, Kale? Hello, babbling go. Fucking hell. How are you doing, you beautiful bean? How's it going? How's it going, you glorious individual? Artemis Blackfire not dead just yet. Hello. Let me actually turn on my bot because, of course, the bot's all logged out because I disappeared for a couple of days, and naturally, it means that everything is broken. Bear with me 30 seconds, delightful human beings. Delightful human beings. I'm pretty sure it's this one. You know when you just want things to just let you do what the fuck you want you to do. Just do the thing. Fucking do it. Authorize, you fucks. Now, turn on the bot. Thank you. Fucking hell. I came back to a billion trillion different updates. It was just like, by the way, would you like to update this? And I'm like, no, I'm about to go live. Fuck you. No. People, go check out the wonderful Babbling Go. Babbling Go is the spectacular specimen of humankind who we love very, very dearly, and you should all love on him. For he is wonderful and glorious, and we love him very dearly. We love him very dearly. How's it going? Not dead just yet. Authenticata. Hello, you beautiful bean. How's it going? Fish pancakes, you glorious specimen of humankind. Hello. Missed your glorious voice. My glorious voice is right here. Although I was losing it a couple of days ago, so I'm hoping that it's all right. I'm quite congested. But I'm getting on. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay, and I'm doing okay. Not doing too bad. Had therapy today and just finished some leftover Chinese food. That sounds like a great day. I hope the therapy wasn't too brutal for you. Max Wattage, you exquisite bean. Hello, how you doing? Mr. Trilby, hello, how's it going? Oh my lordy, all these beautiful people coming in here. One True Cripple, good morning, friends. Morning, how you doing? How's it going? Hello. You good? Officially moved in with my partner last week. We love to see it. And today got my first mail in the letterbox. It was exhilarating. Ooh, how exciting. Very exciting. I love to see it, Babbling Go. I hope you and your partner are having a wonderful time. I'm sure you will be, because it's you. It's you. But I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time, you beautiful being. I am spectacular. I am. It's very true. I am very much spectacular. Happy-go-lucky scamp. Also spectacular. You know? But yes, friends, we were going to be doing the Mythical Mondays, but I've been having a think, as I am known to do. How's it going, Joro? Hello, you beautiful bean. I've been having a think, as I am known to do, and I realized that basically they were just weighing over me. They were weighing over my head, weighing heavy on my shoulders. For those people that might not be aware, the idea was in October we were going to do 5 Mondays. Every Monday we were going to do a different myth of the Halloween variety. All right, now that the ads are done, you shouldn't be getting ads. I'm so confused. You should not be getting ads. There is no reason to get ads. I have my ads scheduled. I don't understand, Athena Luna. I don't understand. I don't know whether it's like a specific thing to your neck of the woods, but you shouldn't be getting adverts. Like, the adverts are very well scheduled in half an hour in and then every hour after that, you know? Careful, dangerous stuff thinking, Malaki, right? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. How's it going, Finley? How's it going, Shade Secrets? Hello, you beautiful beans. So, yeah, I've been basically, the scenario was every single Monday in October, we were going to do a different myth. We were going to explore the origins of the myths. We did vampires, we did zombies, we did the curse of the mummy. We had a wonderful time doing all of those. And the other 2 that I was going to do was witches and werewolves. And I basically got to the realization that I wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't enjoying it. And it wasn't that I didn't enjoy the subject matter, because the subject matter is fucking amazing. I love the old myths. I love the old monsters. I love all that stuff. How's it going, Pixie Bomb? I love all of that stuff. I genuinely fucking do. It was the fact that I felt an obligation to do it. And that weighed heavy on me because of the fact. So for those people, again, that might not have been there, took October off or what have you, I had to miss 2 weeks of streaming because my computer died. I had to replace the entire motherboard. It was a fucking faff in and of itself. And as a result, missed 2 of the Mythical Mondays. The whole thing was a fucking palaver. It was genuinely such a frustrating time. And I'm trying to get back into a position where I genuinely really enjoy what I'm doing, and I don't want to like add pressures onto myself. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to add pressures onto myself. I want to take whatever is weighing me down in my wonderful world of content creation and creativity in general. I want to take whatever's weighing me down and fucking lift it up and fuck it off. Like, throw it off into some random corner and what have you, and get on with the shit that I thoroughly enjoy. Because if I'm enjoying myself, then you'll enjoy me doing shit. Do you know what I mean? You people especially, because you're tuned into my shit. You know what I mean? You're tuned into my fucking wavelengths. You are probably all too aware of when I'm not feeling something. You can probably tell. Clock in. Just be like, something's going wrong. Not entirely sure, but something's not right with this stream. So I'm like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to stop doing things that... Not even that I don't enjoy. I'm just going to stop doing things that are weighing on me. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to stop doing things that are weighing on me. Now, I am not saying that we are never going to do a Mythical Mondays again, because I can guarantee you we definitely are. In fact, I have already scheduled in the 4th of December. We are going to be doing our one on Krampus. We're going to be doing our one on Krampus. I want to learn more about the joy that is Krampus. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want. I want to do that. But I'm just not gonna let it weigh on my fucking shoulders. I'll commit a day a month or whatever, 1 stream a month. We'll do a Mythical Monday, investigate some interesting, delightful shit, and crack on with our lives, you know? Yeah, no, that's my plan. That's my plan of action. I've got a whole load of other things I need to talk to you about, but we'll get there. We'll get there, friends. I'm all about being a happy-go-lucky scamp again, all right? 2023 has been... 2023 has been an experience. That actually culminated most recently in this weekend. Like, my partner McSteffels, for those people that don't know, came and stayed half a week. We were meant to be staying the entire week because her son was away on a trip, And then the trip, there was some faffing around. The trip got cancelled, then it didn't get cancelled, then it was cancelled again. Then they decided to go away for half a week instead of not a week. The whole thing is a fucking farce. And that school as a whole is a fucking farce. Just a fucking absolute fucking farce. As somebody who has relatives who work in schools, that school in particular fucks me off because they just don't know how to communicate, don't know how to deal with people, don't just know basic fucking respect, you know, all that shit. So the situation happened, and I was just very happy to when the trip got cancelled, it was going to be a fucking nightmare, and I was just happy to have 3 days with my partner. Do you know what I mean? I was just happy the fact that McSteffels appeared on the Wednesday. I got to spend Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Friday we went to McSteffels so we could go pick up our son and spend the weekend together. Do you know what I mean? But it actually all culminated last night with yet more 2023 being 2023 when McSteffels and I sat down to cook some food. Cook some food. And the fuse tripped. In the electricity in the house tripped. And me being a handyman, because I know that I look unbelievably flamboyant. Ooh. I know I look unbelievably flamboyant, but I am actually quite good at the old DIY and handyman stuff. It's true. It's true. I am. And so I had a look at the fuse box, realized that something had popped, but we weren't entirely sure what because it didn't show it on the fuse box. And then we discovered that the heating element had gone in McSteffels' oven. Wild Squeak, how you doing, you beautiful bean? So, this morning, Val and Vane drove halfway around the country trying to find somewhere that sold a heating element because I outright refused to leave my partner and her child without a heating element, like without an oven that worked. I just straight up refused. I wasn't having it. I wasn't doing it. Nope. I'm not like that. And do you know what, friends? Neither should you be. You're there and you're with your delightful loved one and or ones. Do you know what I mean? You're with your delightful loved peoples, and they're in a predicament, and there's a predicament that you yourself can solve.
Flee!
Do the thing. You know what I mean? Do the thing. And while you're doing the thing, ladies and gentlemen and all genders outside in between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders, throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who do they think they are? The absolute audacity, I tell you. The absolute audacity. I'm now lurking myself. Confound thee, Stacy the linguist. Confound thee coming in here, making me lurk myself, you cheeky devil. People go and check out the beautiful, the glorious, the exquisite Stacy the linguist, as you might have guessed via the name. Stacy is a linguist, a cunning linguist. Cunning linguist is what Stacy is, and they have narwhals of knowledge. And they are a glorious being who you should all love and throw at. Also, Stacey sends me hilarious TikToks. That as well. And if that's not enough, that's not enough to make you go over and click that cheeky little follow button. If that isn't enough, they also have phenomenal hair. Never know what's happening. Might look like a refresher one day. Might look like a slush puppy the next. But no one knows. I don't even think Stacey knows, to be honest with you. Not entirely. I think, to be honest, there is a possibility. There is a small possibility that Stacey was once upon a time spliced with a... Fuck, what are they called? Not squid, not octopus. Cuttlefish. With a cuttlefish. In order to get all of those ridiculously outrageous colors in their hair, you know. Friends, if you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. Nah, faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave, for I am a colossal filth wizard and don't want to be corrupting the ears of the young. It's not what I'm about. No, 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 no. I pretended to be an educated individual today, Stacey. You'd be very, very proud. I was on the train back from my partner's house after repairing their oven because it broke, which is what we were just talking about before you raided in here with all of your delightful human beings. And I started writing a book. Yes, I did. Yes, me. Started writing an old book. Not even a fiction book. Not even a storybook. No, a non-fiction book. A book of knowledge with a capital knowledge. You know, it's true. Knowledge with a capital N. You know, it's true. Facts, you know. But yeah, welcome on in, you beautiful beings. Let me say hello to people. Blur Ninja, mostly a Go Wizard. How you doing? Zabadian, long time no see. I hope you're doing well, you beautiful bean. Demunia, hello. How's it going? Safi Pie, you exquisite bean. How's it going? I'm just gonna say hello to peeps, and then I will scroll back up and then harass you all a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Mostly a Go Wizard, you cheeky devil. Nailed it. Lems. Exactly right. All of them lems. All of those cheeky lems. And by the way, Stacey, if you need to disappear off, grab some kind of delightful snaffly treat, possibly colorful like your delightful visage, then please do so. Please do so. That goes for all of your wonderful community as well. I know there's people that I haven't seen in fucking ages and you're missed, you beautiful individuals. You're exquisitely missed. But I respect the fact that you have lives. I respect that you have lives, and those lives must always come before my delightful visage. You know? Need to grab food, but we'll lurk around. That's all right. You need then a set of academic eyes. I appreciate that. I will once, if I get around to completing it, because I've started many books before and never ever completed them. But if it ever gets to a point where it's completed, I will send it to you and I'll be like, hey, what do you think? It's a very interesting topic. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I feel like when I start a project, this is a fucking, like, me owning up to my own faults, okay? My own flaws. When I start a project, I get so excited about the project, tell everybody about the project, then it never comes to fruition because of whatever reason. And then I'm like, I let everyone down. I let everyone down because I got really excited about this thing that was happening, and then it happened, and then it didn't necessarily happen, and then I just be like, now I'm letting everybody down because I got really excited about it. Do you know what I mean? So I am attempting to only talk about projects in detail with things that are like in the final stages ready to be released. That's the plan. That's the plan of action, you know? You can see in my eyes, Pixie Bomb. Yeah, so to explain very quickly, quick TLDR to all those wonderful people that have just joined us. I normally on a Monday I've been doing these Mythical Mondays where we go in and we deep dive a fantasy creature of horror origin. We've done vampires, we've done zombies, we've done Curse of the Mummy, Curse of the Pharaohs, as some people know it. And we were going to be doing witches and werewolves to finish off like the October spooky season. However, in October my motherboard died. Think about it, that's a lot of technology that has died in the past like month and a bit. In fact, in the past month, we're still not that far through fucking November. In the past like month and a half maybe, I've had my computer motherboard die, I've had my washing machine die, and I've had McSteffels' oven die. Gremlins everywhere, little fucking gremlins, bastards, you know. So manly. Yes, I do. But this is the thing. I could do the thing. Did you break a mirror? I did not break a mirror. No.
Most kind.
And even if I do break a mirror, I leave it alone for 7 hours. And if you leave it alone for 7 hours, according to some random person I met drunk in a pub, it means that every hour that you leave it, you reduce the amount of bad luck you get. I don't even believe in luck, but I still do it for some reason. Do you know what I mean? Max Watson, thank you very much for giving that sub to Finley. Finley, I should not inscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning. Look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? So, yeah, the reason why I brought that up was because we were going to be doing it today. Today was meant to be our deep dive into witches. But I've realized that because of the fact that everything's been postponed, it just is weighing on me. It's literally just weighing on me like a fucking big old weight. And I love the subject matter and I don't want to hate the subject matter. So I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to not do it. I'm just not going to do it. Oh, I'm not going to do it yet. Not going to do it yet. And we're going to do another Mythical Monday on the 4th of December. 4th of December, we are going to deep dive Krampus. The good old demon Santa. Although... Fun fact, I recently found out that Santa Claus, good old St. Nicholas, I forgot that was still active. I need to turn that off. I recently found out. Thank you very much, Stupedia, for the Predator, you freaky deaky individual. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, Fish Pancakes, for the terrifying... I'm just going to quickly go and turn that off right now, because that is unnerving. We've got those, friends. We've got them because... where the fuck even are they? Extensions. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me quickly fucking turn them off before people get too excited. Deactivate. I'll activate it later. I'll activate it on Wednesday when we do the Alien Isolation. Yeah, we're doing Alien Isolation, but we're doing it on like super hard difficulty, which basically means we get fucked up real quick. But why? You shouldn't be able to do this. I have deactivated it, you fucks. But how? Why would you do this to me? God damn it! How do I stop this? How do I stop this? How do I stop this? No, wrong one. Edit the fucking thing. Channel points. Shh. How do I just... Can I just... Yeah, remove. Fuck it. I'll do them all later. I want to use a different system anyway, so fuck it. Remove them. Remove! Remove them, you bastards! Remove... Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. You gits. Freaking me out like that. Yeah, we were going to be doing the other ones, but they were weighing on my shoulders. So now we're not going to... We're just going to leave them until later on. Friends, in about 3 minutes time, there will be advertisements. Advertisements. Fear you not, you won't be missing anything. We'll just be talking about me and my wardrobe today. You know? But yeah, I was talking about the fact that I could not leave McSteffels without a working oven. So I searched the land far and wide for a heating element, and then did a YouTube video as to how I actually was meant to reconnect the heating element. Turns out it's very, very simple. Turns out it's very simple, and like technicians charge like £135 to replace a heating element. Just do it yourself. Go buy a heating element, fucking put it in a piece of piss. Piece of piss. The real difficulty is buying the heating element, because fuck me, I went to like 5 different shops. I traveled for approximately an hour and a half around the country trying to find a fucking heating element, but I found one and then repaired said oven, you know? Peachy refused to leave my flat without having fixed everything and restocking my fridge. Good. Good, Safi. That is the sign of a good, delightful, glorious individual. And also peachy. Oh. You know. You know. Ooh. We are indeed TikTok buddies. We are indeed. I haven't done many TikToks the past week, but I'm going to get back on it. I'm going to get back on it this week. Because I was doing them like daily, and then life happened for a week. And I was like, no, need to get back on it. Because I very much enjoy TikTok at the moment. Very, very much enjoy TikTok. How are you doing though, Stacey? I feel like I haven't seen you in fucking forever. So I hope you're doing well, you beautiful bean. What is this? Look, it's already completed, so we don't need any more donations. It's all good. We're all right. We're okay. I see what you're doing, Stupedia, you little shit. All right. Need a cunning linguist in your life? What can I say? What can I say? You know? You love TikTok pebbling? What is TikTok pebbling, Wild Squeak? What is TikTok pebbling? Not too sweet. Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise every time I go to re-dye my hair, which I completely understand. And cuttlefish are your favorite sea creature? This makes me very happy indeed. This makes me very, very happy indeed. Cuttlefish. That's the thing from... Those are the adorable octopus things from Subnautica. Which I believe there was like 5 that you could. It was like 5 that you could find. I think I found like 3 in my playthrough of Subnautica, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, fancy man. Yes, indeed. I was sat there with my laptop on the train, typing away. I even made a contents area and a plan of action as to what chapters are going to go where, what I'm going to talk about and stuff. It was good. Unfortunately, I've only started writing the introduction, and I am already aware that the introduction is fucking massive. In the 2 and a bit hours it took me to travel via train, I managed to write most of the introduction and start one of the chapters. And I was like, fuck me, this entire subject is a significant amount larger than I thought it was. Like a significant amount larger than I thought it was, you know? Always proud of you, darling. Oh, you. Yeah. How's it going, Brookie Cookie Frog? Hello, you beautiful bean. Need to grab some food? No, go do your thing, Stacy. Go do your thing, you beautiful bean. Doing well, keeping all cozied. Well, blessed bean. Oh, you glorious beans. Staring pile of unfinished projects. Don't know what you mean. This is the thing, Finley. You and I, kindred spirits in that regard. Very much. It's like, okay, we'll do the stuff, you know? Get excited about something, start it, be really into it, do all the bits and pieces. Genuinely brings me joy to be doing all the bits and pieces, and then it doesn't work for a bit. And then it's like, I see how it is. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fine. That's not a problem. That's not all. We'll just get back to it whenever I get back to it. You know what I mean? I just get back to it whenever I get back to it. How's it going, Taken? How you doing? Thank you very much for stopping by. I very, very much appreciate you, beautiful bean. Doing very well, thank you. Doing very, very well indeed. And the time has come, my special friends, to talk of many things, like shoes and ships and sealing wax, and whether Valen is wearing a decent outfit or whether it's completely and utterly fucking shite. And the answer is that. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and in between. It's time for What is Valen wearing today? Valen got back from a very long journey after doing ridiculous things with an oven and decided to, that he was a little bit sweaty. So got a nice shower, made himself look pretty, and put on a delightfully smart casual outfit. Should we see it? Let's see it. Yeah, I'm wearing my sexy maroony trousers as well because they're real pretty and make me feel good about my life. I feel good. I feel wonderful. I feel fan-dabby-dozy. Fan-dabby-dozy. Thoughts of Anobi, how you doing? Misfortune comes in threes. Not this year, it doesn't, unfortunately. This year, it doesn't. In fact, you know what? I have a list. Because I write a list every year to talk about things that have happened in the previous year, so I can keep them in my like I do an annual recap, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's currently, the list is currently of 18 things. 18 negative things to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18 negative things to 6 positive things in 2023. Woo! You know? Think you should call the book Val and Vain, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Hate in 2023. I mean, I don't worry. I know that shit's gonna happen and I deal with it. Like, what's there to worry about? It's that classic thing, and you know what? It comes down to that weird organogram thing where it's just like, oh my god, something shit's happening. Is there anything I can do about it? Yes. No. Yes. Do something about it. No. Don't worry about it because you can't do anything about it anyway. And that's my life. Is something really shit? Yes. Can I do something about it? No. Then I'm not going to worry about it because I can't do anything about it. Yes. Okay. Well, if I can do something about it, I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to do the thing. You know? McSteffels' oven breaks. Is there something I can do about it? Yes. Providing I can get the parts. I get the stuff. Okay, I do something about it, you know? Simple as, really. I do my very best. I can't say I'd never do it, but I do my very best not to dwell on shit and not to worry about shit that I can't control. You know? What elder god did you piss off? One true cripple, good question.
Mr. Mime! Mime! Mr. Mime! Mr. Mime! Mr. Mime! Mr. Mime! Mr. Mime!
Thank you for that, fish pancakes. Thank you for the Mr. Mime. Thank you for bringing that to everyone's attention. God damn it. God damn it. Was it Predator or Toucan? Good question, Mr. Trilby. Good question. Who knows? Who knows? How's it going, Unicorn Mom? Hello, you beautiful being Crimson Snowdrop. How you doing, you glorious individual? You can never stop us. I can. I turn everything off. Ha ha ha.
Oh, you're donating. Oh, you cheeky devil.
Stupedia is being far too kind. Confound them.
What are you doing, Stupedia? Oops, you did it again. You made a donation. Oops, I did it again. I made a donation. Got lost in the stream. Oh, bratty. Oops. I think I'm in love with myself. I'm definitely not fucking innocent. Stupedia. People throw some cheeky little egos in chat for the wonderful Stupedia. Thank you so much for that donation, you beautiful bean. That means a lot to me. You don't need to do it. We've completed the donation goal. That isn't money that's going towards anything. It's just going into my pocket. You cheeky devil. It's not going anywhere but my pocket. Confound thee. Come on now. Excuse me. You know, maybe there's a predator in your wardrobe, maybe Mr. Tumnus. Mr. Tumnus is not a predator. Particularly pathetic. How do you stop the bratting, Val and Vain? You don't embrace bratting. Bratting is love. Bratting is life. Don't you start. Don't you start. Do you know what I mean? Van, how are you? How was your half week with Steffels? It was glorious. Thank you very much. It was very, very nice to spend a prolonged period of time. Hard this morning. Very, very difficult this morning. Because we pretty much saw each other every single day from like last Friday. And then this morning, yeah, this morning was just very hard to leave her. Because it's the little things. It's the little things. Do you know what I mean? The little stuff. Like knowing that I'm going to be, like, once I've finished work, once I've finished doing all the bits and pieces, I'm going to be going and joining her to watch some shite. To cuddle up next to her. It's that little shit that really, really wears on you over a while, you know? You know? But it'll be alright. I'll be seeing her again very soon, so... just make do. Make do until such a time as I don't have to, you know? You know? Just place the batteries in my smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Does that count? Yes! I'm glad you've done that. It's always worth doing. Check your batteries, friends. Check your safety detectors. Red and the Wolf Designs, how you doing, you beautiful bean? How's it going? Calandra, you exquisite individual. Hello, hello. Any news on Vainmus? Yeah, Jamjar dropped me a message. And I completely did not get back to him. Where's my little calendar? Today. I am doing events all that week. We've penciled a date, but I will confirm it with I've double checked with Jam just to be 100% sure it's going ahead on that date, whether it's okay to go ahead on that date, and providing it is, then we will have a date for it. It'll be at the beginning of December, towards the beginning of December anyway. Pebbling is like what penguins do. They bring pebbles to their loved ones. Also something people do when you see funny memes or TikToks and think, oh, I know, like this, like penguins. Ah, I never got that comparison. Never got that comparison, but I like it. I like it a lot. How's it going, Dep Van? How you doing? May I share some potentially amazing news? You may indeed, and thank you very much for asking. I very much appreciate that. As mean I can work on making food. Althena Luna, food is very good. Very, very good. I encourage you to make this delightful sustenance. I encourage this behavior wonderfully. You know? How's it going, Red Man? How you doing, you beautiful bean? When is your outfit ever shite, Valenvane? Okay, so this is where it gets interesting, One True Cripple, because there are things that I wear that I would consider shite. There are things that I wear that I would consider shite. Like, I feel particularly slobby, as it were, for lack of a better term. I feel particularly slobby when I'm like in my my yoga pants and like the Udi or like a dressing gown or something like that. My gown and yoga pants. They're like my relaxed things. But then I like other people see me in that stuff and they're like, oh my god, look at you all dressed up. And I'm like, this is my shit outfit. This is my shitty outfit. You know? So, I don't know. It's a point of perspective. On the other side of things, there are certain people who wear, like, things that I wouldn't go to, like jogging bottoms and a flannel t-shirt, for example, a flannel shirt. Like, I wouldn't go for that kind of stuff, but I look at them in it and I'm like, fucking hell, you look amazing. You look, exquisite. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's down to down to personal preference and also how well you can pull it off. How well you can pull shit off, you know? Secret Agent Val, you know it. One of these kids in my preschool asked if I was gay today. All right, Mizey Mouse, even. Was the was everything okay? Were you all right? Shiny trues. They're not quite shiny, but they are, well, yeah, they're nice. They are very, very nice for sure. Do you know what I mean? The sexy trues. This is like the trousers of a three-piece suit because naturally I wear a fucking maroon three-piece suit. But I am a big fan. I am a big fan of the maroon three-piece. You know, a series of unfortunate events. 2023 has definitely been that. 2023 has definitely been that. Aylin Zana, how you doing? No Mythical Mondays, no. So the situation was, I've been having a lot of thinking over the past like week. I mean, I've been having a lot of thinking over the past fucking 2 years, but very specifically over the past week about various different things to do with me, my content creation, the reason why I do bits and pieces, you know. And I realized that the Mythical Mondays, and it wasn't like, I'll reiterate again, it's not because I don't like Mythical Mondays. I fucking love doing the Mythical Mondays. They were a lot of fun doing them. But I realized that because of the fact that we had to delay them and they got pushed back, and then there was a thing, and then there was other stuff that I wanted to do in November that I wasn't able to do because of the Mythical Mondays being there. And it was kind of all hanging over my head. It was just like a big weight on my shoulders. And I was like, I'm now doing this because I'm obliged to do it, not because I want to do it. And I hate that. I hate that feeling. So I just said no, basically. I don't want to do stuff that I feel obliged to do. I want to do stuff that I want to do. Because as we were discussing earlier, you people can see when I am not 110% in it. Do you know what I mean? You can see it. Many of you have watched me for years. Many of you have watched me for a few months. And you know when I'm not completely there. Do you know what I mean? You know when I'm not 100% fucking, all right, let's fucking do this. Let's get involved. Let's fucking 100%. Let's do it. So I was like, why am I setting myself up to make substandard content when I'm doing something because I feel obliged to do it? I will definitely do the Mythical Mondays for witches, and I will definitely do the Mythical Mondays for werewolves, but I'm just not going to pressure myself into doing them. Do you know what I mean? I want to make sure that the stuff that I do on the channel is stuff that I am really enthusiastic about, that I really enjoy doing, that can bring a level of value and entertainment and enjoyment to all of you as well. You know? Yeah, now. So that's the reason why I have not cancelled, but sort of just openly pushed away Mythical Mondays until such a time as I am prepared to do it. We'll go through in a minute. We'll go through all of the stuff that we'll go through some of the stuff that's coming up, because there's some very exciting things coming up. There's some very, very exciting things coming up, which I like I said, are in like the final stages of stuff, so it's all going well. You know? Multiples of 3, 18, and 6. Yeah, but are you telling me that it's now like Althena Luna? You could say that about anything. Multiples of 3. I mean, 18 and 6, yeah, 100%. It definitely could be, but then it's multiples of 3. Does that mean I'm good for the rest of the year? Nothing bad is going to happen to me for the rest of the year? And if so, why didn't it stop at 3? Why did it not stop at 3? Why did it decide that 18 was the way forward? This is the reason why I don't believe in luck. I believe that shit fucking happens, but I don't believe in luck. You know? Excuse me. 2023 can definitely do one. Yep. 2022, yours, Joro. Extremely negative year for you. 2023 has been one of the best years I've had in a long time. I feel like my life is going the way I want it to. Joro, thank you so much for sharing that. Genuinely, thank you very much for sharing that. That's amazing. I am genuinely really glad that there are people that have had good 2023s, because the vast majority of people that I have spoken to have had a fucking terrible 2023. So it makes me very, very happy to know that there are people in the world that are having a really good time. Do you know what I mean? They're having a really, really good time. Dr. K. Ross, Twitch wants me to tell you that you've been streaking. Okay. All right. Okay. How does it know that I've not that I've been not wearing? Good question. Good question, Dr. K. Ross. Good question. How was your time away, you beautiful being? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going all right. And by all means, if you'd like to streak, make sure you don't do it with the camera on. You know, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I encourage you to feel comfortable in your own body, especially if you're, you know, running around all starkers. Bits all of flappings, you know. I encourage this behavior, you know. Yeah. Things are trying, but we enjoy, especially naked. Sometimes the enduring is part of the entertainment. God damn it, you know, having a good time. How's it going, Trixie Bell? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, you beautiful bean. Hope you're doing well, you beautiful bean. 2023 was good for you as well, Red the Wolf Designs, until November. Got COVID, lost my job. My mom just had to go to the hospital because she randomly fainted and was out for over a minute. Oh, lordy. I have randomly fainted and been out for over a minute, so I hope that your mother is equally quick to recovery as I did when I was a much younger individual, you know. November can get cancelled, fair. Be nice to have a brain that allowed for not dwelling, alas the depression, anxiety, both fans of the hateful bullshit and asshole brain. I get that. I understand that. I do, especially with somebody who's got people that are quite severely depressed in my close to me, you know. I do respect it, and I do my best to understand it. However, I've come to the realization that I am not the most empathetic of person. Sympathetic, 100%. Problem solving, 200%. But when it comes to actually like feeling what somebody else is going through, I'm not very good at that. I'm just like, okay, you're going through these things. These are the ways that these could be solved. Oh, no, you don't want my advice. Okay, cool. You just want to sit in this for a moment. All right, that's cool. There's also a difference, as I have learned recently as well, the difference between dwelling and processing. And I don't do either. So I'm just like, cool, this shit thing happened. Push it away. Let's go. Move on to the next thing, you know? How's it going, Divloy? How you doing? 2023 started pretty shit, but it seems to be improving in a few areas. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Most kind.
Merry soon to be Christmas. He roll on Christmas 2023, 2024, 2025, etc.
You're addicted, Luke. You're addicted. You're addicted to the festive season, Lucas Bond. Lucas Bond, I shall now inscribe your name on the mirror vein. How are you doing, you beautiful bean? 4 years. 4 years. It really has flown by. Fuck me, dude. I hope you're doing well. I know that you're very, very busy with work and stuff, but you're very missed here, friend. You're very, very missed here. I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going all right. I have inscribed your name once again upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course,
Hand it to my ego. Hand it to it. Hand it to it.
Interruption.
Of course. Of course you did, Dean. How's it going? It's the Dean. How you doing?
You subscribed. Most kind.
Why? How? What?
Why? How? What? For 43 months? You cheeky devil. I've inscribed your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein alongside Lucas Bond, your names have been inscribed on the mirror vein. By having the name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat. You two should know this by now. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know? You know, you cheeky individuals. Not innocent? No idea what you mean. Yes, you do, you filthy individuals. Absolutely filthy. I'm as pure as the driven snow. Yes, I've been filtered through many people. You know? New president was chosen. Now you're waiting for the shitstorm to fall. That way this year is going, I guess. Oh, no. Milky pork. How you doing, you beautiful bean? I am so far behind in chat. I'm going to try and catch up a wee bit. Do you know what I mean? Anyone knows what the stream watch streak is for? There is no reason for it. Zana. It's if you want to get into the nitty gritty of the watch streak, I don't, to my understanding, I haven't really looked into it, but to my understanding, the watch streak is a way of being able to, of tracking loyalty to a streamer. You know, if you're there like every single stream, then it'll show it. It'll be like, hey, this person's here every single stream. Like, it gives you that kind of view, especially if like somebody's like lurking or what have you. It gives you that kind of view of the fact that people are there.
Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful bean. I won't call you out just in case you're lurking, but you're very, very welcome here. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. But I don't think like there's any like major benefits to it, to my knowledge. I think there was talk, or so, I'm not going to say talk. I'm going to say there was rumor that there was that if people got like certain watch streaks and stuff like that, they would be up for like they get like certain emotes and stuff like that or something along those lines. There was talk about it, but nothing's come to fruition. So until we get something positive for it, then I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I know it's worse. Twitch plays on FOMO too. You get a notification like you get from a gift sub that you have an X streak and that the streamer is currently live, so you don't let your streak end, kind of thing. Oh yeah, I wondered about that. I watch a few streamers quite regularly, and I got a notification while I was away being like, hey Valen, you're about to, if you don't watch this person, your watch streak's gonna be over. And I was like, I genuinely don't give a fuck. Genuinely don't care. Just doesn't bother me, you know. How's it going, Captain Babish Revenge? How you doing? How you doing? Chad Gray, you glorious bean. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for coming out of lurk and saying hi. How are you doing today? Doing all right. Thank you very much. Doing all right. Doing okay. Been physical. Been manual. Repaired an oven this morning. That was fun. That was my morning. Then jumped on a train and started writing a book, as you do. And then I've been working on something that is going to be coming out next Monday, which we'll talk about momentarily. You know. Devvan says, my partner, myself, and the mini Devvans are working on moving into our own family home. My lordy. That's exciting, Devvan. That's very, very exciting. I hope it all goes very, very well for you and your partner, and the little mini Devvans. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Just learned that male pufferfish make sand art to attract mates. Oh, Azura, 100%. And it is fucking exquisite. The art that they create with it, the different designs and stuff, is phenomenal. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. It's so cool. So cool. Putting out potential dates for Vanemas. December the 12th is my birthday as well. Ooh. However, I don't, like, with Vanemas, I don't want to...
You subscribed. Most kind.
Oh, Dr. K. Oh, Dr. K. Thank you very much for giving that sub to Flappy Bits. Relu, how you doing? I saw Plokia in here as well. How you doing, you beautiful beans? Thank you very much, Dr. K. Ross, for subscribing those that wonderful gift subscription to Flappy Bits. Flappy Bits. Your name is now inscribed upon the mirror of vein. By having your name upon the mirror of vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat. I know you're interested in getting all near my Flappy Bits, but that's not the point. And of course, you get access to all those sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know, it's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. Limitilly, how you doing, you beautiful bean? Hello, hello. Cool. Let's just do that. There is Ptolemy. How's it going?
Yeah, you subscribed.
Please shield.
Kind.
Ooh, 20 months. I think we might twins at 27 months. Smiley face. Still here and intend to stay. Heart.
Might have twins at 27 months? Good Lord, Flish Shield. Not twins. Not twins. I will now inscribe your name upon the mirror vein just after I put it down as well. Just after I put it down, good lord. Flish Shields, your name is now inscribed upon the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat.
Most kind.
Not a bum Snapchat, but wait a minute, because I've got Flappy Tits McGee to... Flappy Tits McGee. I hope that you are loud and proud with your flappy tits, my dear friend McGee. By having your names upon the mirror vein, means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you chicken devils, and of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know, doing all right. Got a lot of stuff going on in the brain at the moment, so I need some chill. Entirely fair. Entirely fair. Don't know why I expect to get that here of all places. I've got no idea. I got no idea. You're coming over here, you're thinking, do you know what? The place that, do you know what? Let's go to somewhere that's nice and relaxed. Let's go somewhere nice and chill and zen. A place where I can meditate. A place where I can reach a level of inner peace that can make me quiver in the quin. Let's go to Valen Vane's place. Let's head over to the Cult of Vane. Nothing chaotic ever happens there. Never. It's fine. It's fine. It's grand. It's all right, you know? You know? According to Twitch, you're a professional streaker. I'm there before it starts. Entirely fair. Entirely fair. There's been many occasions when I've been completely bolloco naked watching Twitch. Not here. Before anybody starts wondering about scrying through mirrors, I don't like to sit on this delightful chair that I spent a fuck ton of money from with a bare ass. There are levels of taint sweat that this chair doesn't need to know. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Dr. K. Roth! Thank you very much for gifting that cheeky little sub to Clungertron. The Clungertron 5000 can suck a golf ball through a hose. The levels of quivering quim that the Clungertron provides are only things that gods can know. There is some things in life that mortals are not ready for, and what they are not ready for is the Clungertron! Your name's been inscribed on the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know. Oh, Eris Ptolemy. Thank you very much for the 100 little panderings. I will say it because it evidently got caught up in the in one of the things that doesn't have the alerts on, which is Clungertron. Well, that made my night. The Clungertron.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Really? Rilu! Thank you very much for gifting that sub to the best place to park your bicycle, the Plumber's Crack. Plumber's Crack, your name is now inscribed on the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know. Ooh, Mrs. Doing all right. In need of a stern telling off for procrastinating on your essay. Psychosexual therapy essay is dragging its heel. Trixie Bell. Whatever it is you're doing, stop it right now. take a moment. Go and get yourself a delightful beverage. A beverage that will take a little while for you to consume. A nice cup of tea. A delightful coffee. A herbal tea. One of those delightful things.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Get yourself a nice snaffly treat. And then settle down. Ready for some psycho-sexual studying. Got an essay to do. All right? Come on. Let's get on board it. What news on Instagram, please? What news, Dr. K? What is the news on Instagrams? If there is congratulations due, I require the knowledge as to what it is for. Don't you start Silicon Valley. Good Lord. You have a house! Congratulations! Where is it? 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 Congratulations, Dr. K! Especially in this day and age, that is a fucking hard thing to do. Congratulations! Bravo! Bravo! You have a house. I am just going to wildly assume it is also number 69, because naturally everyone in this community lives at number 69, because why wouldn't they? You know? Jorah says, this year has had its rough moments, but finally got professional help for my social anxiety, and as a result, for the first time, I feel like I've made real friends. That's amazing news, Jorah. That is genuinely fucking great news, friend. That is genuinely great news. Love to see it. Midgarda, how you doing? The only time I fainted was in church with my grandmother as a kid. Oh, Lord. I fainted in school. I fainted into the arms of my head of year, who was just like, oh, my God. It was brilliant. Shut him up completely. Fantastic. You know. I'm going to try and catch up a little bit. Got some time off on a long Christmas. Looking forward to it. Are you doing anything special, Luke? If you're still here, friend. If you're still here. Are you doing anything special for the festive period? I mean, knowing you, you'll probably be, I don't know, preparing for the next festive period or something. You know? Just finished watching your chat with Survivors Trust on YouTube. Appreciate your involvement with them. Plokia, you beautiful being. Thank you very much for watching that. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I fucking love the Survivors Trust. I have a lot of time and patience and energy for that, for everyone that works with them. They're wonderful, wonderful people. The Survivors Trust, for those people that don't know, is a charity who support the survivors of rape and sexual abuse. And we've done a couple of fundraisers for them. I've done a couple of fundraisers for them personally, and then I wanted to, well, I asked them to be on my podcast because I wanted to make sure that such a great set of people doing amazing fucking work deserves far more love and attention as far as I'm concerned, you know? You know? Are my chats coming through? They are, but I wouldn't say massively frequently. I wouldn't say massively frequently. How often are you posting, Eric Ptolemy? That or I might just be missing them. I'm doing my best, friends, to try and stay up to date with chat. All right? I'm doing my best to try and stay up to date with chat. I'm failing miserably, but I'm doing my best because I'm realizing, I've come to the realization that what I do is people always comment about the fact that it's like, oh, it's great that you take the time to, read everybody's messages and stuff like that, and that's fucking great. But the downside of that is that people have full-blown conversations, and I am 20 minutes behind in chat. There are some people who have openly said to me that they come in, they say hi, and then they're like, do you know what? I'm not waiting around for 20 minutes for you to realize that I've even entered the chat. Do you know what I mean? Or they'll say something in relation to what I'm saying, or answer a question that I have asked them, but they don't want to wait around for 20 minutes for me to catch up. Do you know what I mean? So I'm doing my best to kind of briefly read everybody's messages, and then perfect example, Captain Bambi's Revenge said, good evening, beautiful individuals. I don't even know when they said it. They said it fucking ages ago. You know what I mean? And I haven't even said hello. You know? So I'm trying my best to sort of skim read everything and pick out the stuff that is either vitally important to the conversation that we're doing, or it's something that's like a celebration. So, do you know what I mean? Doing my best. I'm getting better at reading quick like. Do you know what I mean? Or stuff that I've already read, because of course I bounced between 2 different chat screens. I was speaking to Selena. I had a wonderful chat with Selena over last week, and I was saying about how the fact I've got 2 chat screens on this, like when I do my just chatting streams, I've got 2 screens. I've got one that stays always up to date on this screen over here, and then one in front of me that I like scroll through and like pick and answer and stuff like that, you know? Oh, wait a minute. I've got another fucking subscription too. Yes, and like literally, Selena was like, "The fuck do you mean you've got 2 chats?" And I was like, "One for this and one for this," and she was like, "Oh my god, that is like nobody. I don't know anybody that has 2 chats so that they can stay up to date with stuff." And I'm like, "That's because I want to make sure people feel good and that and stuff, you know." How's it going, Eyes of Hunter? How's it going, Solid BBM? How you doing? How's it going? Right. Hold on, Dr. K. Russ. Dr. K. Ross gifted a sub to Pube Plucking Industries. Pube Plucking Industries. Your name is now inscribed upon the mirror vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. Look, I know I've got a fuzzy butt, but these be pubes you don't need to be plucking. All right? And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh, God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? Where the fuck do you find these things? Where do you find them? You know? I'm here for tea. English breakfast, milk and 2 sugars. Entirely fair, you know? We're all about it, you know? I'm wondering about how the watch streak considers things. As on another channel, I found 3 stream streaks last week. No idea. No idea.
22 months in.
Warlock! 22 months! That's outrageous, you cheeky devil! I should now describe your name on the mirror vein. What is happening today? By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But god damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know? You know? Don't get that for murder. If you might. Oh my lordy, Warlock, really? Really? Hoping everyone's doing the best they can today. I am certainly doing the best I can today. I am a happy-go-lucky scamp of an individual. Though I did not start that way. I will say I woke up in a really fucking foul mood. I woke in a
Hand it to my ego.
Mood.
Hand it to it. Hand it to it.
Hello, 8th December has been written in Sharpie. The Bratty Elf team has been informed. Chaos is now in full swing.
We have it booked in, friends. Officially declared. I will stick it in the schedule as well. Oh, hello. December the 8th is the official date of Veinmas. God damn it. The official date of Veinmas. Put it in my diary as well. God damn it. God damn it. For me, 2023 has been the best one for a while. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very, very glad to hear it. Good, thanks. I'm glad to hear it, Limit Till, you beautiful bean. Did you auto-mod yourself? Yes. Wonder Gribble, there's certain commands that I can put in which activate and deactivate certain things within the stream, but the only way I can do it is if I put the command in directly. I'm the only person that's got permission to do it, but I don't like the way that it just clogs up stream, as it were. So if I put in like ! game time, for example, I can activate or I can deactivate certain channel point redemptions but then I have to, but then I don't want it to be saying exclamation mark game time in the stream itself. So I make sure it just deletes itself. So as soon as I've said it, it just deletes itself, you know. That's the way it works. It's the way it works. Look, no one has ever said I make good choices in life. I mean, I couldn't possibly speculate, but accurate, Relu. Accurate. Friends with me, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Now you got Buddhism make me one with everything joke in my head. What can I say? Need some love like I never needed love before. Wanna make love to you, baby. Then to become one. But in the Buddhist way, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. So, Bunyip, how you doing? Is the Clungertron similar to the Flugerheimen from Eurotrip by any chance? I've got no idea. I've never seen Eurotrip. Never watched Eurotrip. Got no fucking clue. When two become one, I assumed pegging. Makes sense. Makes sense, to be fair. You know? Yeah, now. It's not currently decorated like Prince Fuck the Moulin Rouge, but give it time. Give it time, Dr. K. I trust you. I trust you. I don't actually know what is... How would you describe your aesthetic choices in regards to your home and what have yous? You know? But I'm behind in chat. I'm shocked. I know. What are the fucking chances, right? What are the fucking chances? Especially after finding out that I got banned on another channel. Oh, lordy, Aristotle. Well, you're not banned on this channel. Fear ye not. Fear ye not. You're all right. You're good here. You're all good here. Place bets on how far back in chat you were. How long it'll take you to read from 1:11. Well, it's 1:17. So, yeah, about 8 minutes. I'm about 8 minutes behind. Maybe even 9 minutes at this stage. You know? I am. You. What? Me. He. They. 1. The power of 9. Schlachter, the destroyer. It's a thankless job. It's a thankless job. But somebody's got to do it. Plucking out the pubes, inch by inch, airing out their flips too. What the fuck is that? Is that Bugsy Malone? Did you just hark back to my musical brain of Bugsy Malone there, Dr. K? Fucking hell. I was wrong, less than 1 minute. Or you skim the room entrances? I skim a lot. I'm trying to do it. Reaper the Genetic Opera. Oh shit, yeah. It's a thankless job, but somebody's got to do it. It's a time. It's a time. Yeah, no, I remember. Fucking great movie. Great movie, you know. How to get a PO box to amplify the chaos. I've been looking at the PO boxes. I was speaking to McSeffels about the PO boxes, and it basically comes down to how fucking expensive they are. That's what it comes down to. But it is on my list of things to do this week, because I know there's people that want to send me stuff, and I want to get it sorted so that people can send me stuff, you know. Yeah, I know. But yes, we have a date for Famous. I'm so happy with how my Famous gift is going. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I'm really glad to hear it. I'm perplexed, as always. But, you know, to be fair, the fact that you try your best not to miss anyone's comment with a scrolling chat and a live chat just makes you one of the better streamers. Too many popular streamers will only read what they see in the live chat, and if a message moves beyond the screen, it's gone, and you're getting ignored. Yeah. And do you know what? I understand it. Captain Bambi's Revenge. Like, it's so hard to maintain that sort of connection with people as you're growing, because it's this weird sort of stage. And this is why one of the reasons why I was speaking to Selena was because I was trying to understand how I as a streamer want to grow. I want to grow. I want to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I want to continue doing all of the wild and interesting things, and I just want to grow. I'm an ambitious individual. I'm not going to try and deny that fact. You know what I mean? But I I also don't want to lose the kind of, I don't know, intimacy that we have when I'm chatting through shit. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to lose that shit. It's nice to have that connection with people, you know? It made me think of the scene from Robin Hood of an arrow going into the previous arrow. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what pegging is, yeah. You assume the Thunderdome? 2 men enter, 1 man leave. The Thunderdome! Alright, calm down, Tina Turner. You know? So many wonderful assumptions, right? That'd be a fun chat game. How we describe interior design, right? How would you describe your interior design? Val and Vane. Prince fuck the Moulin Rouge. You know? Right, before I go any too far, before I go any further, friends, before I go any further, there are some things that I want to chat to you about, okay? So, November the 23rd, this Thursday, I am doing an extra stream. These days, I only stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I am putting in an extra stream on Thursday evening, 7 p.m. BST, that's 7 p.m. GMT, at 7 p.m. British time, where it's a streamer Q&A, all right? It's a streamer Q&A because I know people have been, I know that there are people in the community who are streamers themselves. I know there are people in the community that are debating streaming, and I've been doing it for a really long fucking time. I've been doing it for a really long time, and not only a really long time, but I have been... I fucking love the industry. I love the industry of content creation. I find it fascinating. I find it innovative. I find it super creative. I find it super versatile. So, yeah, if you would like to ask me anything, you are more than welcome to. Just come along. I'll probably have like a channel points redemption thing, where people can come use their channel points to, it'll be like 200 channel points to ask me a question about my experiences. At this point, people will be allowed to like talk about their own experiences in streams and stuff like that without fear of worrying about like fucking self-promo or any of that shit. You can ask my advice on the ways of dealing with difficult social situations, difficult situations within communities, all of that stuff. You can ask me all the bits and pieces. I reserve the right to not answer stuff. If there's something that I don't want to answer for whatever particular reason, then I will not answer it. And I'll explain why. I'll explain why I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to be that level of dickishness. But, yeah, people do come in and ask me about the profession. They ask me about the industry. They ask me about Twitch. They ask me about YouTube. They ask me about TikTok. They ask me about all kinds of bits and pieces. So I was like, do you know what? Instead of disrupting like all the different streams and stuff, I'll just do a streamer Q&A. I'll do like a Q&A session. That was the night that we'd booked out to do the community art competition, but there haven't been any further community art submissions, so I figured I'll just replace it with the streamer Q&A session. Okay, so if you have any thoughts, questions, anything like that, come on in. If you just want to come in and listen to other people, well, that was terrifying. God damn it. Dr. K! Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello, Blobby, my old friend. The fuck is that? As Mr. Blobby. Or more specifically, me as Mr. Blobby. Fucking terrifying. Worth every one of those 66.6 thousand channel points. Fucking terrifying. Oh my god. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, so that's the streamer Q&A session. That's the streamer Q&A session. I'm gonna talk through all the bits that are coming up because I wanna get that shit sorted. All right. The next thing is November the 26th, we're doing a movie night in Discord. If you would like to come along, we're watching The Secret of Nim. Starts at 7 p.m. GMT. 7 p.m. GMT. Where you'll be able to come and just chill out and have a good time and do all the bits and pieces. I've never seen The Secret of Nim, so I know it's one of the great dark fantasies of the 80s, and I have never seen it. So I was like, cool, maybe this is a good time for me to see it, you know? Oh, wow. I've just realized something. Fuck it hell. We actually have the bottle vein back by complete accident. All right. All right. It was a movie I watched when I was a kid. That and Fievel Goes West. Good lord, yeah. Fuck it, it'll do for now. Then we've got December the 4th, Mythical Mondays, where we're going to be deep diving Krampus. That's going to be December's Mythical Mondays. Then December the 8th, we have just announced that Vainmas is happening. The glorious Vainmas. However, there is one other date, friends. One other date, which I would like to draw your attention to. One glorious, spectacular, wonderful date, which is November the 27th. November the 27th is officially when we will be relaunching the merch store. I have deleted all of the old all the old stuff off the old merch store. It's all been deleted. It's all been got rid of. It's all completely and utterly just gone. They were getting the occasional sale and stuff like that, but I didn't really talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Didn't really talk about it. So I've taken a whole load of the designs. I've scrapped a whole load of the designs because I didn't like them. And I have remade the merch store in its entirety on a different site because Redbubble was being a bit funny with artists and stuff like that. I've remade it on an entirely different site with new designs, some of the old designs as well, new designs, and some variations of bits and pieces. So yeah, next Monday, the relaunch of the merch store. People in comparison to that is Jam's birthday. Jam's birthday on the 27th. My thing was that November 27th is my birthday. I don't ever fully trust you. That is entirely fair. That is entirely fair. It's Jam's birthday on the 27th. I am definitely going to be singing happy birthday to Jam Jabrain. Jam Jabrain, if you're here, are you going away? Are you doing something in particular? Are you doing something delightful and wonderful and spectacular? Are you doing something all up in the business? Tell me about it. I want to be able to sing at you. I need to be able to sing at you. All right. The dry drink comes in a little glass vial, a little glass vial, a little glass vial. Actually doing pretty well, says Bunyip. Got a job more than a year ago, pretty liberal company. Found my love working there also. I've been together since June. That's amazing news, Bunyip. Honestly, I'm super fucking happy to hear that, friend. Super fucking happy to hear that. Congratulations, you beautiful bean. Eels up inside ya. Road December the 8th into my calendar. Hope I can make it. I don't know what happens. So for those people that are not aware, Vainmas is an annual event that it's the only event every year that I have no control over. All right? No control at all. I have no idea what happens. I don't know what's coming. I got no idea what is going on. I literally hand over the entire thing to Jam Jarbrain. There is an entire team There's an entire team of people that organize Vanemas every year. It's got fuck all to do with me. Is there a command for Vanemas? I believe so, yeah. There you go. Although it seems that they're all together for some reason. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. That's better. Friends, an advertisement is running. An advertisement is running, which means I'm going to get up, have a stretch, go visit the urination station, replenish my H20, and I encourage you to do the same. Get up, have a stretch, stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, and look back again. Grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. Don't forget to take your meds. Don't forget to take your meds. And if you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs out, stretch those rib cages out. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 21 seconds is how long the ad is going to be going on for. So let me I'll be back in like 2 minutes time. I'll be back in like 2 minutes time. All right, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, you cheeky devils. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you for waiting, you beautiful beings. I appreciate that. I very, very much appreciate that, you beautiful individuals. Right, where was I? Yeah, we were talking about Vanemas. So every year, the way that Vanemas works is it's an annual event that the community have organized that I have no control over. Usually, Jam Jar Brain takes over. He makes me sign some description of contract. And I have to roll out and just see what happens. Normally, it involves a lot of emotion. Normally, it involves a lot of my swearing. I swear a lot at most of you for existing in my vicinity in such kind and supportive and beautiful ways, you little bastards. You know? That kind of shit. To be honest with you, it's definitely not worth coming to. I wouldn't waste your time doing it. I would just find something better to do on December the 8th. You know what I mean? Just find something. It'll be fine, be alright, be okay. You know, be fine, be fine, be alright, be fine. One of those scenarios, do you know what I mean? Did I hear someone shout cost a PO box dono goal? We could put it as a dono goal. I feel fucking uncomfortable doing that, but we could do. I'll see how cheap I can get it. I'll see how cheap I can get it. And then I won't do it until I have like an actual fucking number. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like, I feel vastly uncomfortable as it is, you know? Never really decorated for myself before. Renting for so long. Not sure what to go with. Twin Peak Black Lodge. An 1890s library or the Bridge of the Enterprise. Can you not amalgamate all of these things together, Dr. K? Can you not do it all together? Keep the lights on, more intimate. Oh, I always keep the lights on. One day you go have 2 time zones just to mess Valorant up more. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. I completely understand difficulty wasn't aiming... Oh. Completely understand the difficulty. I wasn't aiming to complain about them. I just wanted to note that yours and other make the effort much more appreciated. Oh, Bambi, I appreciate that. I really genuinely do appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much for saying that. 4 p.m. whole England time, 3 p.m. Brighton. No, don't, Jamja. I can't. My brain can't deal with that shit. All right? Can't fucking deal with it. So glad you missed it. I'm not surprised. Magnificently ghastly interruption. It is genuinely terrifying. Genuinely fucking terrifying. Love the... What is it called? Fucking hell. Secret of Nim. Yeah. The movie I watched on repeat when you were a kid. That and Five Goes West. Five Goes West. Did you watch The American Tale? The original movie? Of them going to America in the first place? Watched that movie during the pandemic, then probably forgot it. That's my brain. I love that. Do you know what? Aliens on it. I'm on it. I am on that shit. The reason why I'm enjoying, at the moment, we are now playing, and by the way, the Wizard's Hat has arrived. The Wizard's Hat has arrived. So, our Tuesday games, every Tuesday, we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3, as voted for by you, but we will be playing it as the Filth Wizard. So prepare yourself for that. The Filth Wizard shall be returning. And then on Wednesdays, we are playing Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation for the second time. For the second time. So we have a slightly more relaxed view of backseat gaming on Wednesdays. But as a result, it's great because I have forgot. My memory is so bad that I have forgotten so much of that game that I am genuinely really enjoying it. Really enjoying. Normally I don't play games twice. Normally I play games once. I've completed the storyline. I'm like, cool, this is great. Move on to the next thing. Do you know what I mean? But I'm really enjoying playing Alien Isolation. I'm also kind of enjoying the way that the community are trolling the fuck out of me for it. We have bits and channel points sound alerts active, which means that naturally my asshole goes 5p 10p 5p 10p 5p 10p the majority of the time. Oh, Jam Jar Brain 14 minutes ago asked Val a schmicks question. For those people that don't know, I am a sex educator. I like to educate people on the coital engagement sessions. So you have asked me a sex education question, I will answer. Just remembered, sex. Sexual fantasies about exes can be stressful / depressing, mulling over things lost and the sort, etc. when dealing with additional loss of not just the relationship, but the connection gained from the sexual closeness. Discuss how you deal with those feelings. Have you heard of others who take a long time to get over it? Asking purely for curious sexual discussions. Oh, this one. No, I do remember this because you asked me it before and I was like, I'm going to refund that because I don't have time to do it right now. Oh, this one. This one. I think an understanding needs to be given as to your fantasies, not yours specifically, Jamjar, as a point of topic, the proverbial your fantasies, and the reason that you fantasize about those things. Now, I personally have never fantasized about an ex because for me, it's always been a scenario of when I have gone my separate ways with that person, I am drawing a line and that line is not going to be crossed again. So, as much as I can't deny that I have definitely hooked up with exes after we split up in the past, like a week afterwards or 2 weeks afterwards or whatever, to get that sort of familiar closeness and stuff, I've never, like, when the line is drawn, it's drawn for me. And I don't fantasize about that person because there's too much turmoil, both emotional turmoil and lustful turmoil. There's a lot going on there that I would encourage everybody, if you are splitting up with somebody, don't make the path of recovery harder for yourself by fantasizing about something that is gone. Don't make that path. Now, it's different. There are definitely differences because there are situations where you dream and you can't help dreams. Dreams are, they say, or certain beliefs, current beliefs are that dreams are a way that your brain catalogs the experiences that you've gone through and what have you. And I understand that scenario. You can't help but the dreams that you have. I definitely have had dreams months after splitting up with somebody. Some very intimate dreams months after splitting up with somebody. But I wake up thinking that's over. I'm very much a this is what has happened. This is the way things have been. In regards to And as an extra to that, I don't think it's a bad thing to wake up and go, I miss that. I miss that feeling. I miss that connection. I miss the way that things were with that. But there's a difference between missing it and wanting it to happen again. And looking back with nostalgic glasses and being like, oh, do you know what? We had a really good time together is one thing. Turning around and being like, I want to do that again. I want to go out of my way to relive that fantasy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I can absolutely guarantee you that sexual fantasies never play out the way that you want them to. They never will. They never will. Because the way you have things in your brain, there was a brilliant, like little cartoon, like a comic book strip. How's it going, Lolo Frosty? How you doing? Little cartoon comic book strip with a robot and a human. And the human said to the robot, can you do anything? And the robot said, depends what anything is. And the human said, could you relive any one of my fantasies? And the robot said, no. And the human was like, but why? This is what you've been designed for. You've been designed for you're a sex bot. You've been designed to create these things and what have you. And he was like, and the robot says, okay, what color's the carpet in your fantasy? And the person goes, what? And the robot's like, the thing about human fantasies is that they will never be perfect. Because you know when something's wrong, but you can't tell people what is right. And that really sank in with me, with the idea that there are plenty of things that I fantasize about, but when it comes to like the details of those fantasies, what color the walls are, well, how many windows are in there, what kind of light there is, the like what is the carpet made out of? Is there carpet? Is it wood flooring? Is the wood flooring made out of a specific wood? Is there a specific scent in the air? What do the curtains in the room feel like? What do the curtains around the bed feel like? What does the fucking the bed sheets themselves feel like? You can have these ideas and this fantasy, and because of the way that our brains fill in the basic gaps around the fantasy itself, you know when something's wrong. Like if you try and relive a fantasy, you know that things aren't right the way that you fantasize about them, but you can't tell what isn't right because your brain has filled in blanks that you are only subconsciously aware of. And that's why I would say to people, be aware that if you're ever going to try and reenact a fantasy of yours, expect it to not be anywhere near as good. And that's the same when it comes to like sexual fantasies about exes and stuff like that. You can turn around and be like, oh my god, I really want this thing with this ex and it's going to be great. And it's like, no, it won't. No, it won't. Chances are it'll massively elongate the healing process for both of you. And it's not worth the emotional turmoil for you or them to keep consciously, subconsciously you can't control, but consciously to go back and fantasize about things that are no longer a present situation in your life. You know? Because the other thing you've also got to remember is, like, a sexual fantasy, everything, the people within your sexual fantasy will always do the things that you like, the way you like them to do it, and the way you want them to do it. Whereas in actual existence, in IRL, in Meatbag World, they won't. Because they have their own desires, that what they will want fulfilled. You know? When we have sexual fantasies, we also tend to see things through rose-colored glasses, and forget about the bad things and why the breakup happened. Oh yeah, 100%. Do you know what? Even take away the sexual fantasies there. When we look back at, unless it was a particularly traumatic relationship, we as human beings will tend to look back on the people that we have had deep emotional connection with rose-tinted glasses. We do. I look back on my exes, for example, okay? And I'm gonna use one as a prime example. There was an ex that I dated 16 to 18 years ago. We got together about 18 years ago, and we dated for 3 years. And I look back on that, and it was perfect. It was a perfect relationship. We never argued. We were very compatible with each other. We went everywhere together. It was beautiful. Two young, beautiful individuals doing two young, beautiful things. Experimenting, getting exciting. But it evidently wasn't perfect because it ended. And it ended horribly. And I look back on those times, or I remember, I used to look back. I don't do that anymore because I've done a lot of self-work on myself, you know? But I remember looking back on those times and being like, no one is ever going to compare. The reason why I had fucking commitment issues for over 10 years was because I was like, no one is ever going to compare to that person. No one is ever going to compare to that person. And it wasn't that they were never going to compare to that person. It was that they were never going to compare to the memory of that person. My memory, my perfect memory of that person. And perfect is in inverted commas. Because I viewed them through such rose-tinted glasses that I only saw the good stuff. And it was really hard because I remember going to therapy. I remember going to a counselor and being like, how do I do this? And they were like, what? And I was like, how do I get over somebody I dated at the time? It was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. How do I get over them when I know what I am remembering? Like nothing compare. I compare every single relationship I have to them. And the relationship that we had. But I know that that isn't true. I know that I am comparing people to unrealistic levels that no one will ever be able to achieve. And the counselor literally was like, I have got no idea. Because you are the first person I've met who is self-aware enough to know that they are comparing it to comparing current relationships to unrealistic standards of a exaggerated perfection of a previous relationship, and yet still feel that raw emotion. And it is possible to get over. It is completely and utterly possible to get over because I've got over it. You know? So you're already on your way? No, not really. Because I'd realized that like 2 years after. I'd realized that probably about 2 years after me and this person had split up. And it took another 10 years on top of that for me to actually work my way through it. I realized that it was unrealistic. I realized that it was complete bullshit, that it was the way that my brain had fantasized and refused to acknowledge the bad things because it was so focused on the good things of all the good times that we had, because I didn't want to see her in a bad way. And even now, when I look back on that relationship, I don't see any of the bad things. I have mentally blocked out all of the bad shit that happened in that relationship. The difference is now is that I am not comparing relationships. Like the relationship I have with McSteffels is fucking amazing. It's great in and of its own way. But I don't compare that relationship to the relationship I had fucking 16 years ago. I don't do that because it's a different dynamic entirely with two completely different people. The person I am now is hugely different to the person that I was when I was 20. What it was a self-learning with me that understanding my fear of commitment, understanding the reason why I feared commitment, and the fact that so many aspects of the way that I dealt with love, lust, and relationships were actually ways of being able to avoid commitment, you know? I used a team of archaeologists to find the good parts in mine. Oh, wow. Jesus. It's old. How's it going, Trog? How you doing, you beautiful being? How's it going? Brando, how you doing, you beautiful individual? So yeah, so in answer to the question of like fantasizing about exes, I would always say don't. I would always say if you find yourself fantasizing about an ex, take a moment, realize what it is that you are missing, because that's what the reason why that fantasy will start playing in your brain is because you miss something.
Oh, you followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow, you beautiful being. Realize that there's something that you are missing, and that's what spurred on the way that the sexual fantasy is rolling out. And realize that that's not good for you. To play on those emotions is not good for you, and it's just gonna elongate if you entertain those emotions, it's gonna elongate the pain, and it's gonna elongate the healing. Because I don't think, and sometimes it might just be that you miss the great sex. Sometimes it might be that you miss the connection you shared together. But there will usually be some reason, some description of I miss something that will urge you on to have that fantasy. And I would do everything. I mean, sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes your brain just takes over or what have you. But I would do everything you can to distract yourself long enough to let that fantasy just wander on away, because it's not good for you. It's very much your brain self-sabotaging you. Do you know what I mean? You know, interesting choice of topic though, for sure. You know, doing good, sick kind of, but all right. I hope you get better soon. Lots of vitamin C. Don't do that to yourself. Exactly. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know.
Subscribed. Most kind.
Hey all, long time no see.
Long time no see. See you, Lizzie. How you doing, you beautiful being? I should now inscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, and of course you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you'll roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow, you know. Jam here says, usually have some sort of smutty, kinky, sexy thing going on, but I'll be around for a song. A jammy dance I'll happily permit if the lyrics are changed slightly. Yep, I'm on board it. We can definitely sort something. Fucking hell, I have to pull that out. Jesus Christ. Forgot all about that, Jam Jar. You know. One giant ball of brassiness. That is just Vainmus as a total. And let me try and catch up with chat a wee bit. Whipping down a wee bit. I actively and deeply request that people make an effort to attend Vainmus. It's worth it. Damn it, Jam. Why would you do this? How's it going, Kindrin? How you doing, you beautiful bean? How you doing? Just do it as a don't know. We need to send stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll get on it. I'll find a local PO box and I'll get it sorted. Okay. It's been a day, but listening helps me make things faster. Yay! I'm glad that things are going faster, Kindred. Even if it's been a day, I'm glad things are going faster. How's it going, Lolo? How you doing? I finally did a stream on Twitch. couple of days ago in 2 hours. Oh, good on you, Lolo. Good on you. I hope it went down well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Calandra, I see what you did, you cheeky devil. I see what you did. Thank you, Valen. It's perfectly expressed. You're very, very welcome, Flesh Shields. You're very, very welcome. You know? Self-awareness is a first step, usually. Yeah. Unfortunately for me, so I'm very, very, very self-aware, and the problem is that I've got a difference between my self-awareness and my emotional thing. Like, how do I explain this? Ooh. One of the reasons why I think I'm really sure. I thought I used to be quite an empathetic individual, but I've realized that I'm not. And I think one of the reasons why is because due to historical situations with relationships and friendships and, you know, struggles as a whole, my emotions now run parallel to myself, and they dip in and they cross over, and sometimes they splash all over me when I'm not expecting it. You know, they do that. That is definitely a fucking thing, but they don't they don't, like, they're not always present regardless. I don't know. Like, if there's a difficult situation, my automatic response is to turn off all emotions and deal with the situation. I just, like, literally shut down the fucking emotions. I'm just like, cool. So this is how we're gonna deal with this shit. And then later on, I normally sit down with a fucking brandy, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell, that was exhausting, you know? And I learned to do that in university. I know the exact way, and I know the exact time that I learned to do that in university, but I won't go into that now because it's not a very nice tale to tell. But yeah, I remember the exact time I do it, but I know it's not a great thing, and I know that it can be very, very problematic, because sometimes when somebody needs you to be an emotive person, I can't be that person. I can solve every fucking puzzle there is going. You got a problem? I can solve it. You need somebody who's got, like, an emotive moment to be there with you and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily the greatest person to call. I am a problem solver. That's how I turn off all emotions, solve the problem. You know? It's not the best. It's not the best by any stretch of the imagination. You put something in perspective for me that's been going on in my own romantic life, and it's clear that I'll never win to that, but that's okay. I know what to do when it happens. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we've been able to offer some perspective, Flish Shields. You know, I'm never going to turn around and say what people should or shouldn't do. I'll give my advice, but I also don't hold on to that advice, you know? I'm like, this is the way that I would advise to do things, and if you don't want to do that, that's cool. That's all right. That's cool. You know? One recurring theme in my therapy is balance. There is a balance between behavior that is helpful and the same behavior being harmful. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. For sure. It's like overindulging. Like alcohol, for example. Alcohol, in certain circumstances, can be fucking amazing. And I'm not talking about, like, the party side of things. I'm like, it's very good at calming nerves. It's very good at relaxing the body. It's very good at thinning the blood if you need it thinned. You know? It's very good at cushioning against shock. But if you overindulge in it, it's hugely harmful. You know? You know? Doing good, kind of sick. Ah, well, I hope that we are able to keep you company for a while, Brando. You know what I mean? Fantasies are covered by nightmares or Twarog. How you doing, C Lizzie? How you doing? How's it going? Can I repeat this? I'm doing good. I did. Oh yeah, no, I saw that, Lola. I saw that. I'm a little bit behind, but I saw that. Are you British? I am indeed British. I am indeed British, Brando. How you doing? You'll get my gift late again. It'll be worth it, but my brain doesn't do well with deadlines. That is fair. That is perfectly fine. I'd like to be very, very clear. I don't ever expect gifts. In fact, this happens every year. This is what, the third Veinmas that we've done? The third Veinmas, and every year I'm like, yeah, it's fine, it's all right, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need to worry about like PO boxes or anything like that because nobody's gonna be sending me gifts this time, right? Right? Oh shit. Never mind then. You know. Way more Torio than... Oh, that's all right. I'm glad you had a good time, Lolo. I'm glad you had a good time. Just as a heads up, Lolo Frosty, and this is not a criticism. Please do not think this is a criticism. Just giving you a heads up for like Twitch etiquette elsewhere. I don't really mind. I'm all right. I'm okay. But just giving you a heads up for like other places on Twitch. If you do go into somebody else's chat and are like, hey, I streamed on Twitch, hey, I did these things, hey, I streamed on TikTok, etc., that might be perceived as self-promotion. So just giving you, again, this is not a criticism. I'm just giving you a heads up that if you go in and say certain things like that, you might get a really snotty response from the community and from the streamer. And if so, that's usually the reason why. They might be misreading it less as a little success and more of a you trying to self-promote yourself. Okay, so giving you that little tidbit of information so you're better prepared for other people's streams, you know. My 2 cents, I don't have a lot of X's, but I found distinguishing between how specific sexual situation or act can make me feel versus how I feel with a specific person. This way I can express something I might want or need sexually with a new partner instead of trying to recapture something from the past. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. The with the understanding that every experience between, I'm going to say 2 people, but it obviously can be between more people if the case may be. Every sexually intimate relationship between 2 people is going to be unique. Because the way that you work, specifically, the way that you work, the way that that person works, and the way that you work together is going to be a unique combination. You can express things that you like, but they might not be the way that you remember them being. And there are definitely people out there, and I used to be one of them back in the day when I was much younger, a much younger and narrow-minded a man, where there were certain things that I wouldn't do because my partner's ex did it with them. And I was like, no, I don't want to do this because you did it with them, and that would be weird because now I'm thinking about them, and I get it. I understand that. And these days, I don't give a fuck. These days, I'm like, cool, you did it with them. Well, it doesn't really make a difference because we're going to do stuff, and it's going to be a completely different experience because you're a different person, I'm a different person, and we work together in like a different way to the way you could ever have worked with that person, you know? On that note, though, therapy is going extremely well, and I'm feeling like I'm regaining my cognitive functions again, currently plunging into projects and TTRPG characters. Oh, I love to hear it. Love to hear it, Finn. I'm really glad for you. I'll say technically I was never gone, just very with survival and healing. Yep, I get the survival mode. Especially at the moment, 2023 has been interesting. I'm not in survival mode. I'm all right. I'm okay. But some people that are very close to me have had a real fucking struggle with shit, you know. Flopped in a more serious talk, I see. How's it going, Michaela? How you doing? A question was asked. Where it was like, ask Valashmek's question, and the question was around fantasies about exes. So we just ended up chatting away about it. Ended up having a big old conversation about the dynamics and how, realistically speaking, my advice would always be, if you find yourself starting to fantasize about an ex, catch yourself, because it is not a healthy healing, coping, or productive method of anything. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it for your own well-being at all, you know. I'm okay, I can handle myself. Huzzah! It's okay to play games to relax. It's harmful to just play games to escape responsibilities and emotions. Agreed. I only really play games. I play not safe for work games. Although saying that, I've been thinking about recording those as well. I've been thinking about... I thought about this a really long time ago, and I was like, maybe it's worth me recording my playthroughs of not safe for work games and putting those on a more adult channel, so that if people did want to see my playthroughs of those games, they were able to do so. I play the games anyway. I review the games anyway. I do it all part and parcel, so it's not like anybody would be missing out. Like, it's not like I'm doing extra work to actually just record myself on it, but you know, it'd just be something extra. I don't know. I've debated it, and then I was like, could. Yeah. You could do not safe for work games through Patreon. Patreon's a bit funny about stuff like that. Patreon goes through cycles of being super open-minded and then super closed-minded. But I could open like an OnlyFans or something like that, but that wouldn't necessarily, it wouldn't be me naked before you all calm yourselves. You know what I mean? Or like a Fansly, or one of those subscription style services where I could do it for like fucking hell £2 a month or something, and people can just get access to the repertoire of games that I play. But I don't know. It was a passing thought more than anything else. The other thing is, I also don't know how comfortable people would be with watching somebody play not safe for work games, you know. I don't know. The other thing is, I'd have to put on some major fucking trigger warnings for some of them. I'd have to play the episode, and at the end of the episode be like, hey, so this coming episode has these trigger warnings, because fuck me. Not safe for work games need some fucking regulating. Jesus Christ. Love the British accent and the Australian accent. Yeah. I'm a big fan of accents. I'm a big accent. No worries, Wonder Girl. You take it easy. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for stopping by, you beautiful bean. You know. Okay, fantasy about the exes puts a lot into context. Yes. That was the question that was asked, and we tried to answer it. Do you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside in between, Depth Fan has redeemed a Praise the Mods 12 minutes ago. Could you do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? You can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel. You can use any kind of love hearts from any kind of channel. Say a massive thank you to those wonderful moderators. Thank you very much for all that you do, you beautiful beings. I very much appreciate you being here, doing all your bits and pieces, all the stuff and the things. While people are throwing out the mod loves, friends, please remember that tomorrow we are starting Baldur's Gate 3, where we will be playing the Filth Wizard. I don't know whether there are like pre-made storylines and you have to follow one of the pre-made storylines or anything like that, but we don't give a fuck. Our entire thing will be to spread hedonism throughout the land of Faerun. Why? Because I can. You know? I will also naturally be donning the wizard's hat and robe. So prepare yourself for that. Gonna be fun. You know? Would love to watch someone play not safe for work games. Yeah? Well, on Babe Station twerking and playing games. I would not be... Have you seen my runty body? Fish pancakes. There would be no twerking here. Play Genital Jousting. Fucking great game. Hilarious game. unfortunately, the real problem that I have is the fact that I think... In fact, I can literally tell you. Hold on. Because I within the not safe for work games that I have played, I have made an online directory where I've like categorized things. Can I show you? Like at the moment, it's got 34 games on there. And it basically is literally, it's just like the game title, did I complete it, reasons for no longer playing it, like whether it was boring, whether it would made me angry, whether I completed it, etc. The developer, my rating, the overall review, and then it goes into, the genre of the game, and then it goes into, like, yes-no scenarios. Do you know what I mean? Does it have LGBTQI representation? Does it need a patch to be able to play it? Is sex an integral part of the game? And then you come to the first column, which is the big one. Does it include penetrative sexual intercourse? And this column is split into two sections: consensual and non-consensual. And guess what, friends? Of the 34 games that I have currently currently reviewed, five of them do not include non-consensual. Everything else includes non-consensual. Out of the 34 games that I have reviewed, 31 of them include some description of non-consensual sex. It's actively disgusting, is what it is. Actively fucking disgusting. Which is the reason that is high. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it fucking is. And you know what? Like, I can honestly say that is the reason why I started this entire thing. So do you know what? Fuck it. Let me show you. Is there any personal data on here? Right. So I'll show you what I've got so that people can I show you what I've got? Is that all right? Does this fall within Twitch's terms of service? It's educational, I suppose. Okay. So there's still bits that need oh god. Let me catch up with chat a wee bit first, and then I will show you. Then I'll show you what I've got. All right. This will be at some stage. This will be put into a website, kind of like Does the Dog Die? So you should be able, so that people, the public, will be able to be like, hey, I want to play a not safe for work game, but I want to make sure it doesn't involve these things. And you should be able to just filter. The plan is that you'll just be able to filter and just be like, cool, I want to play something that is really cheesy, that is a JRPG that has LGBTQI representation and that actively doesn't include breast augmentation or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And you should be able to filter through and just be like, cool, these are the games that would work for you. You know? That's the plan. That is the plan. So yeah, so that's what I'm aiming for eventually, you know? It's not just gaming, it's the editing and trigger warning, etc. Suddenly it's an extra job. Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't done it, if I'm honest with you, Finley. That's the reason why I haven't done it. As long as you wipe the keyboard clean at the end. Oh, solid BPM, no. No. I have to say that I'm very objective when I play these games. I find sex, the reason why I'm a sex educator is because I find sex as a subject super fascinating, super fucking interesting. It doesn't mean that I'm horny all of the fucking time. I don't sit here and play the games and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I've got a busting boner right now. I just sit there and I'm like, okay, here we go. Sometimes I'm like, fucking hell, this is great. This is like what they're doing here is really cool. It's really inventive. I like the dynamics. There's a fucking great game called Max Gentleman's Sexy Business. Fucking love it. Literally 9 out of 10 I have given it. It's fucking wild. It's a fucking business empire simulator type thing. Business sim is what I've called it. And it's fucking great. It's got LGBTQI representation. Fucking hilarious. Everything's consensual. Like, all those dynamics, you know? You know? It's on brand, right? Speaking of adult games, I watched a really interesting video about Scorn today, taking the camera out of bounds and looking what happens from different angles, looking at all the immense detail in the art. Oh, Captain Bambi's Revenge. I saw IGP do a similar one, and it was fucking amazing. I loved that shit. Did it get into like the deep dark lore of it all? Because that shit was really, really cool. Really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. Genital jousting as a game. Is the game literally about its title? The game you play as a penis with a butthole, and you wiggle your way along a little town and you go to your job, and sometimes you poke other penises in their buttholes. It's a fucking brilliant game. It's very funny. Very, very funny. Very tongue-in-cheek. Got to go to bed soon yourself. No worries, Kissy Cat. You beautiful being. Nap well, Authentica. You take it easy. You take it easy. Thank you very much for popping by. I really appreciate it. Aldo, how's it going? Lots of sandwiches. All of that. I hope you brought enough sandwiches for everybody. Good sandwich. You know, really cool. Gives really good look at how extra the game was. It was really extra. Really fucking extra. So fucking cool. Thought it would have been the other way around and there would still been bad. Oh, no. No. It's really bad. Who's being the derogatory term for the top end of the willy today? Well, currently, not safe for work game developers, you know. Please don't show what you got. Aldo, what can I say? You know what I mean? If it's the spreadsheet, it follows it would be used to present information, therefore educational. Yeah, I'm definitely showing this as an educational tool more than anything else. How's it going, Malbear Luna? How you doing, you beautiful bean? How you doing, you beautiful bean? Okay, so I caught up with chat. I'll show you what I've got, friends. I'll show you what I've got. Skyrim VR with mods should be on the list. Yeah, I was about to say I haven't got like the mod side of things, but I'll show you what I've got so that people can be aware of stuff and be prepared for this. All right, friends, because this is where it gets suspect, to say the least. We'll very quickly go through what I've got. Can't remember whether I've shown people this before or not. All right, so this is my overall Emporium. You got your game title. Did I complete it? The reason I'm no longer playing it, obviously there's still things that I need to fill out, etc., because I'm still playing them or ongoing, because sometimes I need a fucking break from this shit. Who the developer is, sometimes like they're historical games and I haven't got through to them yet, like Lust for Darkness and stuff like that. Played all of those. Who the developer is, what my rating is, and for the ones that I've completed, my overall review and stuff. Does it have LGBTQI representation? Does it have not safe for work? Does it need a patch to do the not safe for work stuff? Because some, like a lot of the JRPGs, for example, they don't make any sense if you don't have the patch, but they can't sell them as not safe for work games. So they sell them as a safe for work game with like bikini armor explorers. They sell it as like a safe work game on Steam, and then you've got to get a patch in order to make to get like the full game. But playing the safe work version doesn't actually give you a linear game. It just makes no sense. It's weird. Is sex an integral part of the game? Does it include penetrative sexual intercourse? Does the sexual elements include characters under the age of 18? Yes, I had to add that. Every single one of these, by the way, friends. Every single one of these, I had to add because of a specific game. because of a specific game, I had to add extra columns. So be prepared. This shit gets a bit wild, all right? So it's like penetrative sexual intercourse. Are the characters... Oh, does it include characters under the age of 18? Do the sexual elements include non-human humanoids, alien, elves, dwarves? Do the sexual elements include furries slash anthropomorphized animals? Do the sexual elements include animals themselves? Does it include incest? Do the sexual elements include robots or machines? Do the sexual elements include monsters that are like more monstrous than anything else, you know? Does it include tentacles in a sexual manner? I figured that needed its own like column. Do you know what I mean? And as you've seen here, like I've put like color coding, green for things that are positive, red for things that are not positive. Unsurprisingly, anything that is non-consensual is not positive. And then like gray for unconfirmed because I refuse to complete the game. Body modification. Are there piercings? Is there forced breast enlargement or breast growth? Is there nipple penetration? Is there forced penis enlargement or penis growth? Is there belly / womb enlargement? Is there any toilet play? Does it include impregnation? Does it include lactation? Does it include abortion? And I've not put yes, like if it includes abortion in a safe way, for example, if it includes it in a safe, consensual way, I've literally said there, red indicates a warning about how the abortion is conducted, because this shit needs to be fucking flagged. Do you know what I mean? Does it include domination and submission? Does it include sadomasochism? Does it include restraint? Does it include abusive relationships? Does it include stalking? Does it include gaslighting? And does it include necrophilia with the undead, like vampires and zombies, or inanimate corpses? These are all things that I have had to add so far. So far. So yeah. So for anybody that was ever debating whether they would like to whether they would like to play a not safe for work game, just please be aware of the minefield that it is. I will say I have seen things that I can't unsee. Do you know what I mean? I'm a very open-minded, very well-versed in the world of coital engagement in regards to fetish, in regards to like swingers clubs. I have seen so much from so many different walks of life. I have learned so much. I have read so much. I have actively researched so many different elements of this. And there are still things that I am finding in these games where I'm like, are you fucking for real? What the fuck is this? You know? And as you can see, there are definitely some that I have actively not completed. There's a game called Rebirth Mr. Wang, where it's like, did I complete the game? No. Reason I no longer play the game, anger and disgust. So I can't tell you whether it includes all those other bits and pieces, because I refuse to fucking complete it. I refuse to fucking play it. I'm just like, nope, I ain't fucking doing it. This annoyed me and angered me so much. The content of it was so fucking triggering that I couldn't even get past it. I couldn't even turn off my emotions and be like, right, let's just fucking persevere through this shit. You know what I mean? It was fucking bad. Anyway. 15 stream streak. Weird flex, but I take it. Nibirin, you've been running around naked all over the place, obviously. How you doing, you beautiful bean? How's it going? How's it going? Is your last lemonade? Cheeky little lemonade. Like it, like it. Doing okay, just eating some raspberry ice cream with chocolate chips. Ooh, that's very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. No worries, Dep fan. You take it easy, you beautiful bean. Oh, good lord, you need PBI? What do you mean, Aldo? What is PBI? Love the spreadsheet organization. Thanks. Thanks very much. Damn nice sheet though. Some nicely, some spicy spreadsheet action there. It didn't mean to start off this bad. Honestly, it meant to start off with just like a quick trigger warning thing. It's like, does it include things that are potentially triggering, you know? And I was like, yeah, like I'll put it in there and see what happens. And then it just evolved and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. Do you know what I mean? If a game includes all of these, there is... There is one game that includes most of them. There's one game that includes most of them, but I haven't finished playing it yet, so I couldn't possibly tell you whether it's all of them or not. Because sometimes I need a fucking break from playing a game and I'm like, I can't keep playing this because it's fucking weirding me out, you know? Gave some cool explanations you only get from the art book. I think the most interesting thing it showed was seeing what it goes on with the transformation at the end of, and all the details you don't see during the game. Also sends me down a fun rabbit hole of watching the horror bosses do while they're not on screen. Oh yeah. 100% Captain Byron's Revenge. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed seeing like that look outside of the game itself. So fucking good. Disgust, you say? Yeah, Memdog was bad. It was really bad. It was really bad. See you later, Kizzy Cat. You take it easy, you beautiful bean. Anger and disgust are my parents' nicknames for me. Oh, Aldo. Oh, Aldo. Real W, how you doing? How's it going? Love and fab as always. Thank you very much. You check out my delightful truths. Cheeky little maroon truths from my maroon three-piece suit. But it's nice and warm in my house at the moment, so I'm happily running with it, you know? Happily running with it. Do you think maybe your spreadsheet needs a trigger warning itself? Probably. Probably, Aldo. I think it's going to get to a stage where when I eventually do put it on a website, like I will put up a thing, probably like just a little warning at the top being like, please be aware, some of the subjects within this list are particularly triggering. Mind yourself, you know? Mind yourself. So whoever posted the ice cream comment in chat, thanks. You just saved my ice cream that was on the kitchen counter that I forgot about. I love it. Love it. We're always here to help, Michaela. We're always here to help. Friends, I'm going to take a moment because there is an advert playing. Oh. Warning, this database is known to make web devs weep. Yeah. I have no doubt that people will... I have no doubt that there will be people that like actually use spreadsheets and stuff and will look at my spreadsheet and be like, what the fuck have you done? What is this? Why have you done it like this? My God, what is wrong with you? Why would you do this to yourself or anybody else? You bastard. You know? Completely and utterly. Had a mini ad before, but it was only a few seconds. That's wild. I just don't understand how ads work. Because you're not meant to get pre-rolls. Because I've set them specifically so that and people are coming in being like, oh, just had a quick ad. And I'm like, why? You shouldn't have had it then. What is going on? Either way. All right, friends. It's called attention to detail, right? Yeah, I don't have much of it, if I'm honest with you. Attention to detail. I'm not a details person. I'm a grand scale, here is the overall view person. And then the details kind of get lost somewhere along the way. I mean, somewhere along the way. Friends, while the adverts are just petering their way out, I just want to remind everybody that on the 23rd of November, this Thursday at 7 p.m. GMT, that's 7 p.m. British time, I'm doing the streamer Q&A stream. So it's an extra stream. I am putting an extra stream into the stream schedule this week, where I'm going to basically answer anybody's questions about streaming. I've been doing it for 5 years. I've been doing content creation for 5 years now. And I am more than happy to answer people's questions about streaming, about content creation, about the different platforms, about my experiences, about the things that I would do differently if I were to start again now. Like, I'm more than happy to do all of this stuff and give you that information. But yeah, all you got to do is turn up and use your channel points to request a question. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, there will be a VOD for it all and stuff like that. But if you've got like a specific question you want to ask, then you can do that on Thursday. Okay. So that'll be 7 p.m. GMT on Thursday, the 23rd of November, where we'll do, like, people have been asking me about stuff to do with streaming for years and years and years and years and years. I may as well do a stream dedicated to it. Do you know what I mean? If you are not interested in streaming, that will not be the stream for you. If you are not if you're not interested in like the industry of content creation and so that will be like a work-focused stream. Do you know what I mean? It'll be a work-focused stream. So
you
subscribed. It'll be there.
Most kind.
Bloody randomer, you cheeky devil, coming in for that 19 months. I shall now inscribe your name on the mirror of vein. We've had loads of subscriptions today. Thank you very much, friends. I really appreciate it. Bloody randomer, your name is now inscribed upon the mirror of vein, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you'll roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh, God, I look rough. But God damn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow, you know? The next big streamer announcement. So we've got the streamer Q&A on November the 23rd. And then next Monday, November the 27th, is when we are relaunching our merchandise store. I've deleted everything off Redbubble. There is you can no longer get Val and Vane merch. I've deleted a whole load of designs that were old or that nobody got anymore, that weren't like selling or what have you. I mean, to be fair, we haven't sold the greatest amount of merchandise, so those people that have got merchandise, you are among the valued few, you know, and appreciate that merch for all it is worth. But yeah, we will be relaunching the merch store in all its grand splendor. It's got new designs that are going to be rolled out. It's got some of the old ones. All the sexualities are still there and what have you. And then some new bits and pieces on a brand new website. It's all singing, all dancing, all fancy dancy. So yeah, we'll be doing like a grand release on November the 27th stream. So yeah. Just something fun before the festive period, including, I don't know whether Lucas Bond is still here or not, but including Christmas t-shirts and Christmas jumpers. Yeah. Oh, it's a big secret, Real W. Find out on Monday. Find out a week today. We'll be talking about it all, going through it all, doing all the bits and pieces, you know. Doing all the bits and pieces. I'm very bad at hyping things up. Normally, I'm just like, by the way, we've got a merch store. This is a fucking thing. So now I'm like, no. All right? This is the way. I'm going to hype this shit up. I'm going to let you all know about this exciting fucking scenario. About the fact that we've got all these fancy new designs. John, I'm going to give you a sneaky design. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at a design. Not a Christmas design. I shouldn't do this really, but I'm going to do it. Okay, you ready? Secrets. This is one of the brand new designs that I have put onto do I want to spoil the surprise? No, I will for this group of people that are here. Beautiful individuals, all right? Okay? All right? This is a brand new design that will be available that I put out there. It's a bit ridiculous. It's a bit outrageous and a bit preposterous. But I feel like it has a very good message. All right? It was a spark of inspiration flew in my mind. I was like, my God. Why Has nobody done this before? It's so simple, and yet it has not yet been done. The anticipation. Behold, friends, the gay agenda. It is the greatly anticipated, the preposterously feared. It is the gay agenda. Very short agenda, actually. All right. Very short agenda, but an agenda nonetheless. All right. The gay agenda is fully booked. Because I don't know whether anybody, like, people talk about the gay agenda all the time. They talk about the gay agenda all the time. They're like, my God. The gay agenda is around every corner. They're shoving it down our throats, but nobody knows what the gay agenda actually is. So I thought it was it was my responsibility to make sure that the world knew what the gay agenda actually was. All right? Yep, love who I want to love. Yeah, we like that tick box. We like that. We like that within the land of gaydom. Celebrate people being themselves. Oh, yeah, big fan. We've got a tick on that one as well. That's great. That's wonderful. Got a big tick on that one. We like these two. We like tick boxes. We like boxes that have been ticked. That's always a good one. Do you know what I mean? Be left alone to live my life. Oh, we're really struggling on that one. We're struggling on that one. But we'll... I have faith we'll get there. Do you know what I mean? I have faith that we'll get there. Okay? Okay. How's it going, Annie Geek? How you doing? That's hard to complete agenda. That last one's going to take a while. Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to take a while, but we'll get on it. We'll get on it. All right. We'll work our way through. All right. There you go. You've had a sneak peek. All right. Don't be telling anybody. Okay. Between me and you. All right. I'm going to make an ass of myself and assume that because there's a company a lot of streamers are switching to, that's a fair assumption. I don't know which company you're talking about, but there's a potentially fair assumption. You know? For the gay! Yeah. Well, this is the thing. So I put up a post on Twitter a little while ago. I put up a post on Twitter, which was a poll. It's my first ever poll. I've not done a Twitter poll before. And it literally was calling content creators, when making merchandise, do you style things around your brand, focus on product variety, or specifically create products around the content that you create, like in-jokes, etc. And there were 40 votes. 50% of them said brand focused, 20% of them said variety focused, and 30% of them said content focused. So a lot of the stuff that I do isn't really brand focused, because the brand is so my brand is so unbelievably vast that I haven't branded it down. I'm not going to just put a fucking logo on a t-shirt. That's just not the kind of person that I am. Do you know what I mean? Nothing against those people that do. It's just not something that I would do. I like it to have a little bit more to it. I want it to be something a little bit more inventive and a bit more creative and a bit more like people would wear it regardless of the brand, and the brand is just like a nice aspect to it. But then people said that they would much rather have the brand on it. They'd much rather do brand stuff. So I'm like, ooh, interesting. Wasn't sure about that, but okay, let's have a look, see, what have you. So I've been working really, really hard on trying to get that stuff sorted. Working really hard on trying to get the products all up and running, deciding on which products we're going to bin off because they are old products, deciding which new products, as you've seen there, brand new design, which new products we're going to bring into it, and yeah, just see how it is. I figured doing it just before the festive season as well was probably a good time to do it instead of doing it in January, because I was like, oh, I'll just leave it till the new year, and then I was like, no, I'll do it and I'll work my ass off to get it done early so that if people are wanting to buy them for loved ones, or you're wanting to buy them for yourself for the festive period or what have you, then you can do, you know? Then you can do. It works. It works. It works. It works. Or it certainly works for me anyway. Certainly works for me. That's the way I tend to do it. A and C, yeah. So, but the thing is that the in jokes have a limited lifespan, and that's the reason why I was asking, is because like if I go into, where's my little merch collection? All right. Okay, so if I show you like some of the oh, do you know what? I'll put it over here. Yeah, that's probably a better way of doing it. Here's some examples and stuff, all right? So these... Now, new book smell. We've got designs. Obviously, a troll riding a lobster. But then, like, some of them are like old designs from very specific things that happened in chat that were fucking hilarious at the time. But now, I don't know whether anybody would even notice them. Do you know what I mean? Anybody even realize them? Like this one, for example. Does anybody in chat even remember this? This was a t-shirt design that we used to have, by the way. This was a t-shirt design that we actively used to have. That goat even has a name. You know? Here's another one. Now, I know that Biohazard... Wasn't that goat wizard? No. Yeah, I think it was actually. Yeah, Dean. Yeah, I think it was Goat Wiz. I think it was Goat Wiz. Because they were my #1 fan. They declared it many times. And like you got Mince for the NHS, which is a fucking, like, in my mind, is a fucking classic from like the pandemic era. But the chances are the vast majority of people in the community don't fucking know it. You know what I mean? And then this one is this one's the classic. This one's the classic. The uterus god being presented with pizza by cultists. Now that, to me, is a fucking amazing fucking thing. Now I love that. I love everything about this design. I genuinely fucking love everything about this design. The Ulysses t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? And I know people have the Ulysses t-shirt usually for their gynecology appointments, but I know that people have the Ulysses t-shirt and they get it and what have you. But the amount of times that I've had to explain it because it's so... Even though I don't know what the context is, I'd still wear it. Do you know what I mean? In which case, I might add it to the new lot then. I want this uterus god on a sticker. Amazing. Because there's yeah, it's like it lives rent free in my mind. I mean, I love it, but I'm so aware of the fact that we get new people in, and this isn't anything against new people or old viewers. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing against it at all. It's just being aware of the fact that time progresses and in-jokes don't always age as well as I think they do. Do you know what I mean? In-jokes don't always age as well as I think they do. I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. And it's like, but how? How does this, but how? You know? A female presenting person is resonates immediately. I think, to be honest with you, given the monstrous nature of the the womb monster, I think anyone with a uterus is probably feeling that at certain points in their lives. You know what I mean? Certain points in their lives, like you can just imagine the cramps coming from the giant beak. Do you know what I mean? I can get it. I can get it. I can get it. So yeah. Anyone with a uterus can relate to this monstrosity. I feel that. I feel that deep in my soul. Okay, all right. But like, this is the thing. Like, I've obviously got rid of the other ones. I've kept the lobster Santa troll for the festive season, but after that, it'll probably be binned. It'll probably be binned. And that's the thing that I'm super conscious of, is like making sure that what we like, I don't mind having things that pop in and what have you, and do the that's what I need to do. I don't mind having like things like in jokes and stuff like that pop in and we have a good laugh and it's all fun and games and shits and giggles, but I want to make sure that there is still longevity to the stuff that we make, like the sexualities, for example. They're timeless. Do you know what I mean? They are absolutely timeless, which is great. And I hope that more and more people find them, and find them not only appealing but also validating. I think one of the reasons why I really like the sexualities is because people have said that they find them very validating to walk around, especially the ace one. People who are asexuals being like, yeah, I got my ace t-shirt, I am ace, this is it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. You need a second one, Pixie Bomb? I'll take it. It was amazing wearing that to an appointment with my GP after getting vulval contact dermatitis. She was made up with it. I love it. Love it. Sell my 2 Ulysses t-shirts. Always get a great reaction from people. Yeah. Love your frying pan sexual tea. That was the first ever tea I got. That was the first one from my own merch store. That was the first one. But yeah. So that is happening. That is happening. So next Monday, that is when that's all getting released. That's when that's all getting released, you know? And then it's been confirmed that Vainmus will be on the 8th of December. If you want to check any of these out, by the way, friends, if you want to check out what dates are coming up and stuff like that, in the announcement section of the Discord, in !Dicksword, in the announcement section of the Discord, there is literally my schedule. It gives you the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday schedule, and then any extras that we're doing. So the streamer Q&A, the movie night, the merch store release, Mythical Mondays with Krampus, Vainmus, all of that jazz. All that jazz, yeah. So yeah. So you're keeping the Uterus Monster one? Yeah, I'll add it in. I don't know which collection I'll be able to add that into. No, I've got like a streamer collection. I'll put it in that one. Yeah, that's fine. I want to make sure that everything one of the things that I'm trying to do is also make sure that everything belongs in a collection, so that everything can be easier to find. So that, yeah, I'm trying to make, unlike previous merch stores that we have done, I am trying to make it as user friendly as possible, so that people aren't going, oh fuck, what was that thing, and then not able to find it ever again, you know? That's the plan. That is the plan. That is the plan. So we'll see how it goes. I have big hopes for it. I have big hopes for it. Friends, I'm gonna call it there. You beautiful beans. It's been genuinely joyous. I've had a fucking wonderful stream tonight, so thank you all very, very, very much for joining me. I would love it if you could stick around, because we are going to go raid somebody. We're going to go throw some love at another delightful, wonderful individual. And if you could stick around for the raid, even if it's on there 5-10 minutes, I would really appreciate it to go and throw some love at that person. And so you can meet some new people, or go and throw some love at a person that you already know, etc, etc, etc. However, while I find somebody to go throw some love at, could you do me a massive favor and throw some mod loves in the channel? Say a massive thank you to those wonderful moderators. You can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel. You can use any kind of love hearts from any kind of channel. Say a massive thank you to those wonderful, wonderful beings. Mods! Thank you so much for all that you do. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for all you do in and out of stream. Because I know that you do a lot behind the scenes as well, and it is very, 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 very much appreciated, you beautiful beings. You do not get paid apart from my attention. And even that's kind of lax sometimes, you know? You know? Oh, this person has some time going on. Yeah. I know we've raided this person relatively recently, but they're doing a special stream today. So let's go throw them some love. Let's go throw them some love on a special stream day. Friends, if you are a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you are not a subscriber, please copy and paste the second raid message. That's the first bot of vein raid message for subscribers. The second bot of vein raid message for non-subscribers. How's it going, Chris Zink? Cheeky little lurker, you. We're going to go raid a friend of mine who many of you all will definitely fucking know. But it's their 4-year channel anniversary today. So we're going to go and send them some love. We're going to go see my dear friend Jay Britton. The ridiculous, the preposterous, the scandalous Jay Britton. If you expect somebody to have a filthy, filthy, filthy language, then it is definitely Jay Britton you're looking for. Scandalous individual. But Jay is a wonderful, wonderful being. I love him very, very dearly. Massively, massively helped me out with a lot of the audio work that I was doing a little while ago. So yeah, let's go throw some love at Jay. Friends, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for the raids, the subs, the gift subs, all the cheeky little bitties. Thanks so much for the donations. Thanks so much for spending time here. Thanks so much for your watch streaks, you cheeky little streakers, you. Thanks so much for spending your time here. Thanks so much for all those follows that came in as well. I really, 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 really appreciate it. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're glorious. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT. That's 1 p.m. British time, where we will be starting the journey of the Filth Wizard in Baldur's Gate 3. I will need to sort out that filter screen that I will sort. Yeah, we're Baldur's Gate 3. We will have a not safe for work screen because explicit material. We are going to go around and try and fuck the entirety of Faerun, so long as they're of legal age. Okay, friends. Until tomorrow, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, it'll fucking kill you. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye-bye.